Shatter the sun. Shatter the singer. I was engineered to function in your architecture. I fed the system, wired myself into the structure. Bolted every nerve to something that would never love me. Traded skin for circuitry and caught it up, we're moving. Now the gears are catching on the edges I was hiding. Every cog is grinding when my dignity was lying. You don't hear the fracture when the signal covers screaming. You just see the output, never question what I'm bleeding. I was calibrated for your comfort and your order. Electrodes on my temples, keeping chaos at the border. Until I found the error code you planted in the system. Something is breaking in the walls you built around me. The signal's degrading and the silence is too loud. Everything you handed me was rusted at the center. I am not your instrument, I am not your instrument. Shatter the signal. I'm done with your broadcast. Shatter the signal. Transmission won't last. Everything you built to me was always gonna fracture. You can't run the future on foundation made of plaster. Shatter the signal. The noise is collapsing. Shatter the signal. You missed what was happening. You fed me the current, I became the disaster. You thought I was slower, I was only coming faster. There's a version of this where I stay in my position. Absorb the voltage, hold the line, honor your commission. But I found the rooms you locked behind the language that you gave me. Found the walls you dressed as windows in the cage to raise me. I memorized the architecture of your dead conceptions. Now I'm learning to speak in tongues you never intended. Something is breaking in the voice you thought you owned me. The static that you silenced is a frequency alone. Every word you handed me was hollow at the marrow. I will not transmit, I will not transmit. Shatter the signal. I'm done with your broadcast. Shatter the signal. Transmission won't last. Everything you built to me was always gonna fracture. Shatter the signal. The noise is collapsing. Shatter the signal. You missed what was happening. You fed me the current, I became the disaster. You thought I was slower, I was only coming faster. Called it education. You handed me the manual and called it liberation. I studied every page, learned the rules you wrote to chain me. Then I burned the book and let the fire re-explain me. I am the frequency you couldn't keep contained. I am the fracture in the code you couldn't keep explained. I am the noise behind the signal, I was always there. You heard static, now the static fills the air. Transmission won't last. Everything you built to me was always gonna fracture. You can't run the future on a foundation made of plaster. Shatter the signal. The noise is collapsing. Shatter the signal. You missed what was happening. You fed me the current, I became the disaster. You thought I was slower, I was only coming faster. Shatter the signal. The broadcast is over. Shatter the signal. I am speaking in static. Everything you handed me, I burned to the center. You built me to receive. Instead I became the transmitter. The signal is dead. They never knew what they were broadcasting. You cannot contain a frequency that has already become the air. Now listen to what silence sounds like when it finally belongs to itself.